What's up? So, me and Dizzle got a call here a little while ago from Robert and Dan, and they are stranded up north of Waverly Hall on an old dirt road, muddy dirt road at that. Uh, so, I waited for Trace to get home. We grabbed the Jeep, gassed up, and we're going to see if we can ride up there and rescue him and Dan. I'm sure they're cold and wet and tired. Probably got them a fire built, snuggled up, trying to stay warm. So we don't want them to get too tired, comfortable, and fall asleep. Like I said, they snuggling. Ain't no telling what's going on. But anyway, got Dizzle eating his street corn, and like I said, we're coming out of the north side of Waverly Hall now. We're just a few minutes out. We're not that far, but it's raining here in Georgia. It's this spring started out just like freaking sucking so far as the rain. And of course, these boys got to get out and feel like they got to explore. And they're in Robert's F-250, which is two-wheel drive. So it ain't really the truck to be going down the dirt roads in. Not out here. Not when it's been raining like it has. But anyway, that's where we're headed. And we ain't but a few miles from the turnoff, and I think we'll be able to get to him. What are you sniffing, boy? You sniffing? Old Dizzle. Anyway, yeah. So figure this ought to be a kind of a good live video. You know, telling what's gonna happen. I don't know how bad the road is. Old Georgia clay, you guys know, can get messy, and it may even give the old Jeep a hard time.
Dan commented.
Huh?
Dan is watching the live.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. Robert Kai's like, yeah, is your truck 4-wheel drive? I was like, yeah, truck 4-wheel drive. I was like, truck ain't gonna go get you one stuck. That's the one thing a lot of people don't realize. Big old diesel truck don't make a good 4-wheel drive or off-road truck. So luckily we got a Jeep, and Jeeps are good for getting in the mud, pulling people out of the mud. We hadn't drove this Jeep probably in about 3 or 4 months. It's been parked in the driveway, so I was like, well, this would be a good reason to get it out, go get it muddy. So we'll see how it's going to turn out. We're only a few miles out right now, and I got to try to get back in there and find them. They're you can get back on some of these old dirt roads and kind of in the middle of nowhere, even though you're really not that far from anything. You're kind of in the middle of nothing. So when you do get stranded, you are kind of, away from everything. Some places up here don't get a lot of phone service. So, and they're up here into, I know y'all watch Robert and Dan's videos where they go up into like Oak Mountain. That's the area they're in today. That's a really cool place out here in Harris County. That's these mountains. And of course, Dan can correct me if I'm wrong, but these are kind of like the end of the Appalachians, or the beginning of the Appalachians, I guess, depending on which direction you're going. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the comments.
Yeah, depending on which way you're going, you're either at the beginning of the Appalachians or at the end of the Appalachians. So if you're coming from Maine up that way to here, I guess that's the end. If you're going from this way to that way, it's the beginning. But anyway, that is where we're headed. Hopefully we can, like I said, get in there to them. bring chicken. Dan. Yeah, we done long past the restaurant. I don't want to go smell chicken, to be honest with you. I don't even sound fun. Don't even sound good. Y'all can watch Trace eat for a minute.
Yeah.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah. I could have held the phone, Trace.
No.
Yeah, you're over it. Alright, let's see where we are. Let me see that. Oh, here we are. Alright, let's see. Let's go the other way with the phone here. There you go. Show them where we headed, Dizzle. Look at that view.
Oh, we're live again.
That's what I was telling y'all. We're kind of getting...
Reconnected.
Yeah, all that Wisteria is headed towards Robert's Farm. Let's see here.
Tell Dan and Robert that Chuck Norris would never get in this situation.
That's true. That is very true.
I will say that.
Very true.